So, I don't know if y'all heard Pastor Randy's sermon this weekend, but it was about stress. I know that we here in our American culture, we are full of stress. We have cell phones grafted into our hands. I'm sure you're watching this on a cell phone right now. And it seems to run our lives. Lots of other work things that just keep popping up, things that take up our time and cause us stress, honestly and legitimately cause us stress. But if we look back, y'all remember the children of Israel whenever they were in slavery. God got them out of slavery. God may have gotten you out of slavery. You've given your heart to Christ and you are doing your dead level best to live for Him, but you still make decisions that maybe aren't in His will. Maybe they aren't the best thing for you. Maybe they aren't the thing that you're supposed to be doing right now. And then the pressure comes on, just like the children of Israel whenever they began to grumble and complain, whenever they were on their journey to the promised land, to like the end all be all, the promised land. They were grumbling and complaining about the journey, about having to put one foot in front of the other. It's like just like we grumble and complain about the relationship that we're in with our family member, or maybe the job that we're working, or maybe the situation with the relationships, maybe the depression, maybe the anxiety. Maybe we're in the middle of a season right now where we don't see a way out, just like the children of Israel whenever they were on their way to the promised land. They were going through it and they weren't having a good time. They began to grumble and complain, but the reality is that whenever we are going through that, God has a perfect plan and a perfect purpose for us, but it's our decision on whether we're going to walk into that. And maybe God is trying to get something through to you right now so that you can get back into His will, because you're not right now. You see, Scripture tells us that His yoke is easy and His burden is light. It doesn't mean that we don't have a burden, and it doesn't mean we don't have a yoke, but it means that what we will have will be easier because He is with us, because He is carrying the majority of that load, and we don't have to stress about it, but rather we can cling to Him knowing that He has us in the palm of His hand. So whenever we're going through trials, whenever we're trying to figure out that relationship or that work situation or whatever the case may be, know that you're not alone, and know that grumbling and complaining isn't going to fix it, and that the stress that you're under right now may not be from Him, and you may need to change something that you're doing because it's not in His perfect will. I love you guys. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great week. See ya. Now, on to the update. We have a barrel race this weekend. Friday night, we have a barrel race right here in the arena, and it is a Back in Gear benefit barrel race. So all of the proceeds from this barrel race are going to go towards Back in Gear. That's getting school supplies and stuff for kids that are going to be going to school this next school year. So we're going ahead and getting a little jump start on that. I know we just got out of school and we don't really want to think about going back to school again, but it's coming. Like it or not, I tell my kids all the time, like it or not, you got to go to school. It's going to happen. I did it. Your mama did it. But what we want to do is we want to help these kids that don't have the money for school supplies. We want to be able to get them taken care of, to make sure that they can go to school and get a good education. So that's what we have coming up. And then also we have Rodeo Bible Camp here in a couple weeks. We're getting geared up here around the church for that. Lots of moving pieces, but we're looking forward to it. Come help us out with the barrel race. We only have, I think, one person signed up. So if you could, I'd greatly appreciate it. Love you guys. See ya.